What's up, ladies and gents? One, your host. Welcome back to more coverage of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This mission up here is called Tilting the Balance, and pretty much what this gameplay is going to encompass is we're going to be doing a little bit of exploration into kind of a underneath the ground kind of area. So you have these like little sections, dungeons, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, where you can go into these areas and there's a lot of exploration. Kind of similar to what you would get with Assassin's Creed Origins and the Pyramids. Kind of in a way, where you have to figure out how you can get around the actual, you know, like, I don't know what you call those underneath area, crypts or whatever, you know. And I thought it'd be pretty fun to show them off to you. Again, thanks to Ubisoft for allowing me to show all of this off to you early, as, again, I got to play about, oh, I mean, in total, I've played at least 12 to 13 hours, I mean, maybe even more. And we've really only just scratched the surface when it comes to everything that I've even been able to remotely see, the different types of boss fights that I've got to get into, upgrading the character a little bit, some of the skills that you can use. I mean, there is quite a bit of stuff that this game has to offer. So I'm very excited to get it out there and to show you guys as much of it that I can. And again, I will have more videos on the way with this leading up to release date, which is coming out right when the next generation systems are launching as well. So particularly what's going on in this mission is, as you can see on the upper left side, is that we need to find and explore the king's hideout. So in a previous video I showed where we went into the castle area, we stormed it, but the king was gone. He left, he kind of cowered and left. You saw the whole build up to it where the king was like, you know, you'll never take me alive and all this kind of stuff. And then he ended up just kind of like leaving very quickly. And what all of this is pretty much just figuring out where he's actually hidden out. We finally got to that point, and then we can come in here and actually, you know, find him. So in order to find him, what you had to do was a little bit of sleuthing. So the game didn't just tell you where this location was. You had to read the clues, kind of like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, in that specific difficulty where you were able to, like, read the terrain. It would give you clues, and then you'd have to look at the map and find out where it is. Well, we had to do that. So this was between Arwi and Alney. I don't, again, I'm so sorry, I'm not from those areas, and I have no idea how to pronounce them, where the rivers join. So pretty much look at the map, you see where the two rivers combine, and you're going to find that general location of where you need to go and where the king is going to be. So I like little missions like this where it's just not blatantly put out, this is where you need to go, this is your objective. So it actually makes you kind of come up with a little bit. You have to think a little bit on your toes, you have to figure things out, and I always enjoy games that make you put a little bit more effort into it. I know we play games because it's our pastime and we want to relax and whatnot, but I still want to be engaged into a game and be immersed into a game. And, you know, for someone in Eivor's shoes, would not necessarily know the land 100% perfect, and you'd have to figure it out, I think is a good touch, and I think it fits this perfectly. So I'm glad that they went and did that. I tried to be stealthy here, but there was nowhere to be stealthy. So you can still do all of your stealth stuff that you can do in the previous Assassin's Creed games, but I also feel like this is the one game where you probably aren't going to be as stealthy, because I don't really remember Vikings being completely stealthy. I mean, they were always more of the brute kind, where, so, and still, because the theme of this channel is stealth, that when we do our walkthrough, we're going to remain as stealthy as possible, but we're also going to be showing off a lot of the brutal combat and a lot of the action, more than you're probably going to see, or there's still going to be more stealth than you're going to see on other channels if you were to watch this walkthrough. But I want to kind of mix the two a little bit, because I feel like we have such this massive character that has so much depth and so much action to her and him, that I want to show that off as well, because the combat is so fluid and so good that I want to show it off as well. But I also want to show off the stealth, and now that we actually have that button that we can set in the options that says we can assassinate anyone, making it feel more like the original Assassin's Creed games, I'm very excited to do that as well, instead of having to worry about leveled soldiers and whatnot. It's going to be fun, definitely, to get through a lot of these sections in the stealthiest manner as possible. And that is what we're going to be doing. All the upgrades that you see me do are going to be action and stealth based. So we're going to have a good mixture of the two. But again, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you're liking the coverage that I've done of the game so far. It's been, of course, my pleasure to bring it to you. As you guys know how much of a huge Assassin's Creed fan I am, and who's to say where the series is going to go after this, just because of the nature of, you know, the game itself. You can see how difficult sometimes the combat can actually be. Timing-wise, when to block, you know, we have a sword, or we have an axe, and we have, as you can see, he moves around. But you got weak points, and that's something I want to take a note of, is that if you hit these weak points, as you can see, you take his damage down massive. You can actually do stun attacks if you have the arrow out. So if you hold down LT or L2, depending on what console you're on, and then you hold in the right thumbstick, that will do a ranged stun attack, which I think is cool. I didn't know that until I actually did it. So you can do melee stun attacks and ranged stun attacks. So
no, it can't be. Stay back.
That's a bread knife, my lord. Do you mean to batter me?
Stay back! Back, I say! I'll fight you!
If you insist.
Yeah, he's pretty much no match for you, obviously. The guy earlier protecting him was definitely more of a match. You can take him out pretty quick. But notice how Eivor is not even trying to kill him, because obviously he's not someone that we can kill. So we just have to hurt him bad enough to be able to do that. So that's pretty much all that encompasses. Now we actually have to get him back to the area that we need him in. So we got to tie him up, and we got to escort him all the way back. I think this is a great feature. I think too many games will have you get to this point, and then it'll just do a cutscene, and you'll magically be back where you need to be. But in this game, that's not the case. You actually have to tie him up. You have to carry him all the way out, and you have to ride on your horse all the way there. And I think that it just goes to show that they really are very, very proud of the world that they've created here in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and they want to show it off. And you know what? I think that's pretty admirable. I mean, it's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful game. And I am playing the PC version, so I've seen people say, well, I mean, this is the console version, PS4 and Xbox equivalent. Just wait till next gen comes out to see how really good the game's going to look. What you guys don't understand is I'm playing the PC version, which is going to be the best, period. Now, next gen's going to come out, but next gen is still not up to snuff when it comes to what a PC can do now. So I've just seen so many comments of people saying, it looks like this, but the next gen's going to look even better. Well, if I was playing the Xbox or PS4 version, yes, the next gen version would look better. But the next gen version is not going to look better than the PC version, which is the version that I am playing that you're watching right now. The reason it may not look as good in quality is because, one, it's only in 1080p, and two, it is only captured at a bitrate of 16 megabytes a second. And everyone knows that even 16 megabytes a second on YouTube is going to look very, very compressed, and it's not going to look that good. So I just wanted to make a note that this is the best looking the game is going to get, except it's not 4K quality and the bitrate isn't as high as I would normally put it out in my own video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I've got more Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay coming up very soon. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to leave a like, and become a member, become a subscriber, become a Patreon. All of that helps me out to continue to do what I love to do, because I just love bringing these videos to you guys, and I want to be able to keep doing that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.
I sent him away with orders to destroy you.
Quiet.
The mess you're in, you don't know the half of it. You're a blight on this world. The whole lot of you. A rancid disease! You don't deserve Mercia!
To the victor the spoils, my lord. You must win Mercia to deserve her. We need to go. Fast.
Right behind you. Burgred, you old beauty. I hardly recognized you there.
Ah! Put me down!
Only way you go down is with a rope around your neck.
They'll be coming for him. Stay alert.
The old alderman was a great believer in the wax of bees. No fool. Wax supplied while the size of masses guaranteed recovery.
More of them!
To me, my soldiers! I'm here!
Free the king, whatever the cost! They've got the king! Don't let them get past us!
Move inside!
Here we are. Look familiar?
No! No, you godless slugs! You won't get away with this!
Hey!
I'll teach you!
Change has come, Burgred. All that remains is a coronation. A witan with the Lords of Mercia.
Burgred, my love!
My lady, are you injured? Did they hurt you?
No, no. I'm fine.
Move along, Lord. Your king awaits.
Your death will come, Danes. Your end was writ the moment you came for me. I have made damn sure of that. The Zealots will know your name soon enough. No matter where you are or how far you travel, they will hunt you down.
Enough of that, you squeaking sparrow.
Let my brother be the lunatic of Tamworth.
Zealots? What does he mean?
Ignore him. Desperate pleas and prophecies, nothing more.
Walk with me, Wolfkist. We have some time before the ceremony.
Where to?
Nowhere in particular. I only want to celebrate.
Didn't think you were the type.
You have drawn a dark conclusion.